So you've been using your new Wicked Sharp knife for a while, and it's starting to not cut the way you want it to anymore. So it's time for a touch-up. Now, the key to fast and easy touch-ups is making sure you clamp the blade in exactly the same place that you clamped it originally. But we've made this easy for you with our indexing tools. So remember when we found our angle and sweet spot, that we used both our depth key and our alignment guide to record the location of this knife within the vise. So when I plug my depth key with my alignment guide into it, I know that this blade was sitting, resting on the prongs of that depth key, and because of the picture I took, I know that the tip was just about at B on that alignment guide. So I'm going to clamp it in the exact same place and then remove my repeatability tools. Now that I have my blade clamped in the same place that it was when I originally sharpened it, I'm going to go to the last grit I finished with, in this case 600 grit, and do about 10 passes down the length of the blade. Now, once I've done those 10 passes, I'm going to take my marker again and just test the sharpness of this blade again, making sure that that marker or my fingernail are catching really nicely and that it feels really grabby. If I have a blade that I know is damaged, has a chip out of it, has some very obvious flat spots, maybe you cut into a staple or something, I, instead of starting with the last grit that I finished with, am going to go drop down to my lower 200 grit stone again and draw a burr again on either side. So doing strokes on one side, checking for a burr on the other, and then after about 10 or 15 strokes, switching and moving to the opposite side. Keep repeating this until you draw a burr down the length of the blade on both sides, paying special attention to that flat spot or that chip and scrubbing at it like so if need be. Once I'm satisfied with my highest grit, in this case 600 grit, and I'm getting nice results, pen is grabbing down the length of the blade, I will again unclamp it, clean it off with paper towel and rubbing alcohol, and you're ready to go use it again. Thanks for following along these video instructions, and please don't hesitate to reach out if you feel like there are other things that you don't understand about this sharpening process, something about your specific blade, whatever it may be. Our customer service team is always happy to answer any questions. Just send us an email to support@wickededgeusa.com.